Good afternoon and many thanks for joining us. My name is Joanna Ray and you're watching the news updates coming to you live on Politics and Business Television Abuja. And on the news at this hour, the Supreme Court today declared the Rivers State local government elections held on October 5th, 2024 invalid. A five-member panel of the Supreme Court in the judgment delivered by Justice Jamilu Tukur ruled that the conduct of the local government polls in the state was null and void. In its decision, the Apex Court set aside the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which had overturned the trial court's ruling on the grounds of lack of jurisdiction. The Supreme Court consequently restored the decision of the Federal High Court. And it will be recalled that the Justice Peter Lifu of the Federal High Court in Abuja had earlier restrained the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission from proceeding with the local government elections, citing the need for updated voter register before the polls could be conducted. The trial court further ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission to release the updated voter register to the Rivers Electoral Commission to facilitate the election. Additionally, the court barred the police, the Department of State Services, and the security agencies from providing security for voters during the election. Meanwhile, a road accident occurred at the Secretariat Junction in Jos Plateau State Capital when the truck fell off the overhead bridge in the area, leaving 14 people hospitalized. And according to eyewitnesses, the truck loaded with human beings and cows heading to Lagos from Adamawa State was traveling on the bridge when it suddenly lost control and plummeted to the ground below. The impact of the crash, which occurred on Thursday night, was said to be severe, causing multiple injuries and extensive damage to the vehicle. The cause of the accident is still under investigation, but authorities suspect that speeding and reckless driving may have contributed to the crash. The sector commander noted that although no death was recorded during the accident, emergency responders had arrived at the scene and transported the injured to a nearby hospital for treatment. In the meantime, the senator representing Kogi Central, Natasha Akpoti-Ugwaman, had accused the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, of sexual harassment. Akpabio had since denied the allegation through his media consultant, Kenny Ukologbo. Akpoti-Ugwaman made the allegation during an interview today. She alleged that Akpabio blocked her motions from being heard on the floor of the Senate because she rejected his advances. The Kogi lawmaker added that by rejecting Akpabio's sexual advances, she was subjected to persistent harassment and maltreatment in his home in New York, the Akwa Ibom state capital, in his office. And the former governor of Abia State, Theodore Orji, and four others on Friday were arraigned by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission before the Abia State High Court over alleged misappropriation of 47 billion naira. Orji was arraigned alongside his son, Chinedum Oje, a former Commissioner of Finance for Abia State, Dr. Philip Unto, a government contractor, Nobioma King, and a former Director of Finance for Abia State, Romas Madu. They are facing 16 counts of conspiracy to steal and conversion of billions of naira meant for various government programs preferred against them by the EFCC. When a matter which was before the Chief Judge of Abia State, Justice Lilian Abai, was called, the EFCC's lead prosecution counsel, Professor Kemi Finhero, requested that the charge be read to the defendants to allow them to enter their pleas. However, the defendants pleaded not guilty to the charges against them. And on oil matters, Owando PLC has been selected as the preferred bidder for the lease of the Guaracara refinery in Trinidad and Tobago. And according to local media reports, Owando defeated Trinidad CRO Consortium and INCA Energy, an American company, to win the lease of the refinery. The country's Minister of Energy, Stuart Young, announced that the decision was primarily based on Owando's strong financial track record, highlighting its 1.5 billion naira acquisition of ConocoPhillips assets in Nigeria in 2014. Speaking at the media briefing on Thursday, Young said Cabinet had taken considerable time discussing the decision. That will be all for now. Thanks for watching. My name is Joanna Ray. Bye for now.